All right, hello and welcome in. It is the fifth week, rather, I guess, of the Oakland esports season. It's Coach Ori and Coach Warble on the mic. Guys, we get to watch the Smash Bros. B team to play today. They are in week number 3 of their MEC, the Michigan Esports Conference league. Totally new league that we are playing in for the first time. A lot of schools from around the Midwest. Michigan State and Oakland, I think, are the most notable 2 schools inside this bracket. But we're going up against Spring Arbor University, which is a small. When I was looking them up, it's a little like small kind of private college that's got an esports team here in Michigan. Okay. So a lot of there might be a few players that possibly we've seen come to some tournaments, but I actually am not 100% certain about where Spring Arbor is, like, in location to, like, say, Oakland.
Yeah. I don't know either. I mean, this Youngling actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, a lot of the teams that we played in this league, they seem like a lot of universities that don't have, like, a very, developed, like, esports team yet. Like, they're, like, probably pretty new or they're kind of, like, fresh to Smash, maybe.
All right, so it does look like Spring Arbor is just past Jackson. So they're kind of like South Michigan, basically.
Okay. I think so far, every team we've played, we've done pretty well against. So I guess we'll have to see kind of how this one goes. And this Youngling doesn't look too bad. Like, normally, a lot of these teams we played, Kirby has 12 stock, the entire team.
Yeah. Oh, almost got, like, the minecart kill. Even bouncing off of a few, like, brick walls.
Tell Kirby's just gonna fish for a couple things there. Up throws killing.
Gonna just get that up throw. So it does look like this is Gibbon. We got a correction on the gamer tag. So this is Gibbon, the Youngling.
I think
Diamond back air. This could be.
That's dead. It's a setup.
That was so funny.
Yeah,
I've never actually seen Kirby go for that setup.
It's a guaranteed kill setup if they're at like 50 because you down tilt. They hit the block, and they either get, spiked like that, or they tech, and then you F smash them.
That's crazy.
He was kind of he's just kind of locked into a death there.
Wow.
I mean,
that's kind of innovative, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the same one as like you ever seen like the throw?
Yeah.
There's a throw one too, same thing. But Kirby, he's got a lot of these Steve setups, especially on characters with like pretty linear recoveries.
Mm-hmm.
So Youngling being one where like you know exactly where they're gonna go.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a specific setup for that character.
Okay.
Pretty much every character he has like a block placement for their recovery. That's kind of cool. It's taken a little bit for him to get to that point, but he's kind of there now.
That's cool to see. Like as much as people like to bash about Steve, right? They really seem to be like one of the few characters in like the player base that actually is pushing their character. Yeah. It's kind of like what life was like towards the end of Smash 4 with the Bayonettas. Like, it was just the really, like, Bayonettas who were playing the game and trying to figure out what to do.
Well, I think the issue, like, I do agree with that, like, wholeheartely. Mm-hmm. I think the only problem is Steve is the only one that can push the game like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
Yeah.
They're the only one that have the options to do that. And I think, like, Anin is, like, my favorite example is, like, when they're playing the character, they did so many different things in the U.S. that, like, nobody like else that was playing Steve was doing. That's why they were so dominant for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Way more, like, block setups on the ledge, character-specific setups. And I think that's what, made them get pushed so far ahead of everyone else that was playing Steve at the time. Just how much they changed up the block placements and everything. Yeah. They didn't just do, like, the same rinse and repeat load chart. They actually had specific things for each character.
Okay. So it does look like we have the next player coming in for Spring Arbor. It's going to be Frosty Puffs coming in with Palutena. Okay. Cool. I love watching Palutena. Just to, maybe it's just because I am a Palutena player.
Well, I played Palutena.
But Palutena, I think there's just certain characters that are just fun to watch just because of what they offer.
Yeah, I mean, like, Palu has a lot of the options that kind of shut down, like, the bad characters, so they're just a solid character. And they play neutral really well.
Default good character.
Yeah, and they just play neutral too.
Yeah.
It's not like a character that just like has some gimmick or anything like that. They're good enough to beat a lot of the bad characters, and they just have good neutral tools. So
Yeah.
I mean that's why I like Pally too. You can actually just play the game and enjoy the game.
Right.
She's got some pretty good tools against Steve too. I mean, she got a lot of things that'll poke, out of minecart or can even like reflect minecart and things like that too, or anvil. I guess if it comes down to it.
Yeah. It's actually like I feel like I have not. I mean, it's been a while. I really just kind of watched collegiate Smash nowadays. I feel like I actually just never see this matchup get played collegiately. I just feel like there's actually not a whole lot of Palutinas anymore.
There's like 2, and then there's like not that many Steves that are like high enough level for it to like probably like play out like how we're expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Anand being on Northwood, or is it what team is it now?
An's on Northwood.
Northwood now, okay.
And then also Zai's on Northwood. So 2 of like the
Yeah.
best reps of those characters are both on the same school. So you never actually see the matchup.
Yeah, Syrup's on Syracuse. So I guess there are still like more Steves getting out there.
Yeah.
I definitely don't see a lot of Palus though.
No.
So
I think it's sadly the character's like a dying breed.
because they're just too average. You know?
They over nerfed her.
Yeah, what they nerfed? So like Nair doesn't kill anymore.
Yeah.
And then what else got nerfed on her? I think Nair just not killing was insane.
They grab got nerfed. Grab
was the
range.
combo easier before?
No, it was the grab range.
Oh.
Or grab range got nerfed. I think they may have tweaked a little bit of something.
No, I think it was the grab range, like Ori was saying. I think because I'm pretty sure before she just had one of the best standing grabs.
Yeah.
They just got rid of that.
All right, and here we go. We are.
I don't know what they're waiting for. Everybody never lost the stock, so they should just be playing. Oh, there we got a taunt.
Control. Oh no! Apparently, we have a controller error happening over on the side of SAU. So they're trying to get that one quickly figured out.
See these Palu players,
Yeah.
I think she just doesn't have enough like strong like tools to just carry her into like the next tier. She's just good enough at everything.
Yeah.
I think that's why she's fun to watch. She doesn't just like out gimmick somebody or like cheese them that much.
I actually feel like when you are losing to Palutena, you're kind of just getting like better playered.
I think so.
You're getting like better playered, and like the Palutena is recognizing a lot of your like bad habits.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, especially now. Like I said, like before with Nair killing, maybe it was a little bit of like you just throw them off stage and you Nair until they die.
Yeah.
Now it's not even close to that. It's like you have to actually put in a lot of effort to get a kill. Hopefully their controller is working. So
it was working towards the end. They were able to run off and self-destruct. All right, here we go. It is match number 2. Frosty Puffs on the Palutena, trying to figure out, realizing Explosive Flame does not go through wall.
I think that's like a big struggle with like people that don't play against Steve that much is knowing what your best tools are for walls.
Yeah. Got some little, just find the stray hits with the Nair, or with the aerials.
Oh, so there we go. They had a good spaced explosive flame that worked pretty well.
Yeah, you can I think it's like if the center
starts in the wall.
Yeah, it won't do anything. Oh, that was a real hard read.
That should be a death.
Oh. Spike. Oh, good.
Yeah, All
right.
I think Kirby waited for the air dodge because this Palu's been like air dodging almost everything.
Yeah.
That was good of them to not like panic air dodge there. Still died though.
Yeah. This Palutena starting to throw out some smash attacks of their own, trying to really trying to get this stock off. There's a little bit of act of desperation, I think.
Yeah. I think Kirby's. Wow, that was actually pretty close. I think Kirby's trying to change his like combo structure a little bit because I think the Palu is
hold that anvil,
holding air dodge.
Just trapping them. Yeah, I thought they were just gonna go for a grab, but all right. There.
And you notice like Kirby's just down to run full stage, get some resources, and fight again once they actually have something.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Almost got the like a standing raw bear.
Kirby fishing for these back airs, definitely gonna kill at this percent.
Yeah. Back throw is gonna seal the deal. Kirby getting a little, I would say like lackadaisical around that that grab
comfortable
ring.
in shield. Yeah.
Getting a little over comfortable.
Oh, I don't know what that.
Yeah, that
I don't know what the little.
The crouch walk. Yep, up smash out shield.
As far as up smash picked up
Yeah,
there.
the fact that it did kind of scoop was a little wild.
If it was a little closer, I would, I think it's a good punish, but just the fact that it was. People need to roll through that. 11 hits and you can roll through.
Yep. I feel like some people like kind of forget.
People definitely forget. Or
That's like one of
they're
the
afraid to like get the inside hit of the jab and get stuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
No way.
So up tilt into
99
nil
after
up
the
smash.
hit. Oh. That hurt me.
At least like I know it just looks like Steve just up tilted and then the Palu died.
Yeah.
They did have like Kirby has to up tilt, jump up air, and then no impact land, place a block, up smash. So
Mhm.
there is some tech involved. It does just look like they mashed A and then they kill them, but
Yeah.
there is some tech there. It's like Kirby drops it every once in a while, but I think if you drop it, you just get up air anyway. So yeah.
Yeah. Now what's with Spring Arbor, there's gonna be a lot of players that we're not too familiar with. So trying to figure out like who could be coming in and like what these characters like who they use is so like all right. I don't even know who this like. We have like there's just a new challenger approaching.
Oh, this is like a long slow mo. Let's see that. Yeah,
Oh.
see the landing on the block into up smash. So that's actually like a difficult thing to do.
Mm.
The up tilts, I mean, you're just holding the A button. That's one thing.
Yeah.
It's getting the up smash to connect. That's like the hard part.
Gotcha. Yeah, like to be honest, I can't do anything that is required of Steve. To me, like Steve is like I try to play Steve and I'm just like I have no clue what I'm doing.
If you tried playing Min Min, because to me, like both those characters feel so weird, I can't play them.
Min Min feels more normal than Steve.
I can do like all Min Min's normal buttons, but then like to think in my head, I'm gonna do fair, but with like the special button. It just feels
I never think
weird.
about that. I kind of just
Oh, that
be
throws me off
thrown
so
out forward
much.
air.
Like I'm gonna go to Nair, and then it's like you have to hit the B button.
Yeah.
It doesn't work in my brain. I never do it.
All right. Cranberry Lucas coming in for Spring Arbor playing King K. Rool. Now, did they hot fix that thing about K. Rool that happened last week where like the double crown?
No, I think Kirby was playing someone on Elite Smash a little bit ago, and he said the guy was trying to do it. So
That's funny. I feel like most people don't realize that
the double
sometimes
crown.
there can be like that, like there might have been actually like a hot fix.
I wonder too if like some players are like hold on to tech until they think the patches are done. Because I've seen like stuff get like brought out like way later, especially for Steve.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, now that the game's done, here's this tech that we
Here's
found.
this broken technology that we found. Actually, when Steve was just character in the data, he wasn't even out yet. We just saw his character data.
I mean, the K-Roll thing, I just saw that like on Twitter like a couple of days ago, that you can get 2 crowns out at the same time. I thought it was only if there was another K-Roll out, though, so it looks like you can do it. You just, like, desync the crowns. I don't get how it works. Like, if you die, there's no crown or something. I don't remember how it, like, set it off.
All right, so it looks like we're going to be going to Hollow Bastion. So Kirby does got to drop 1 stock here.
Kirby has definitely done really well versus K-Roll, so I guess it's going to kind of depend on how this K-Roll does against Steve.
Yeah, I mean, there was
Question in there. I think we're good.
Yeah. We're scrapping.
there's the normal like heavy up tilt, like heavy combo, like on heavy characters. You see that like every time.
Gosh.
I think every
Dropping the anvil. Still living, though. King K. Rool. Pretty big guy.
yeah. So
Another
that's
anvil.
the setup for K. Rool. It like hits every option. Although a K. Rool he played on Elite Smash earlier got around it by just like jumping and air dodging and panicking like crazy. That actually worked somehow.
Good counter. Showing a little bit of life. Trying to find anything. Okay. Down throw into 4 tilt.
Yeah. Kirby was so confident that that heart was going to hit that he just committed to the up B.
Wow. Gosh, it is just so unfortunate that
So
King K.
here's the
Rool is such
76%.
a big-bodied character.
Oh, it's 3 off. It was stale. That's dead. Oh, this K roll is heavy.
That was... The fact that that actually did almost take the stock. I did hear Kirby just scream, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I think because he countered the cart. I thought he thought he was gonna die.
All right, Diamond on lock. Do you think Diamond Bear's killing here, right?
Oh, he's super dead. He might die from that. Yeah. I think Bear kills like K roll like 100.
And
It's
know,
like strong.
that kind of just looked like somebody down in Florida hit a gator. Gator was trying to
Straight all
cross.
the way
Yeah,
down.
Gator was trying to cross the road. Not allowed. Big old Ford F-150 just took him out.
I know you can mash there, but I think at like 130 you might just be
just
dead.
accept fate. Just let the Sarah McLachlan music like play in the background.
I've seen Kirby like if he thinks they're gonna mash, he will just go all the way down there. So even if the K roll mashed
Can you,
out,
can you imagine Kirby just chase there and all he does is go out in there and footstool him into the punch. So it's not even he tries to like down air him or hit him with a forward air. It's just
oh man,
the raw footstool.
I'd like to see it.
I think it would be hilarious actually.
Looks like we got, I think they said Inferno, so a NES player's coming in here. I think they were saying they thought Zuther was gonna play. I don't know who Zuther plays, but I think they were saying that that guy was gonna hop in there. I don't know if he's not on the roster or.
I think when I was looking up their esports program, they had about like 5 or 6 players on the Smash roster.
Okay.
So maybe Zuther just does not want to play as Steve.
I mean,
They're like, yo, somebody
would-
else, take it,
Yeah,
take the hit.
I can see it honestly. I mean,
For my own mental, I can't fight Steve.
Steve on Wi-Fi. You know, at least it's a Michigan school though, so I mean, it's not like the internet's gonna be too bad. But Kirby, I think, still on 2 stocks, right?
Yes.
So 2 stocks to 3 here. Guess we'll have to see how he's gonna do against this Ness. Obviously, Kirby's played against
Plenty.
Ian like
Plenty of nests.
quite a bit. And we have a lot of Nesses here too. I mean, we got Echo Fire,
Echo Fire, Spectre,
Spection.
Spectre.
Yeah, you know, we got all the Nesses.
Some could say it's probably too many nests.
I would say so.
Yeah,
I think one per state, solid.
Yeah.
Solid number.
I agree. All right, and here we go. Can Inferno
Oh, also,
go the
Kirby
distance?
did just beat a Tata
Really?
at Riptide. Yeah, that was a pretty big win.
Man.
Tata being one of the best, Nesses in the world.
So does that mean that Ian is technically, by certain player logic,
see-
is better than
Then a Tata?
Tata? Because on Saturday at Sterling Clash, Ian beat Judder.
We'll say he's better against Kirby because he knows all of Kirby's habits.
Yeah.
But he actually did the setup there. It looked like he did down smash. Like if he did F smash, it would have worked.
Yeah.
The down tilt into F smash. I wonder if down smash is just longer. The ag is longer.
Down
He's
tilt.
gonna do it again. Oh, missed it. Well, what? Dude.
How did he get
Dude.
How did Ness get sent to the
Oh
right?
my gosh. So he ran off the stage. He got hit below into the stage.
So he
Steve-
bounced off the wall.
Yeah. His cart will never send the opposite direction. So.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed the nil. I think he was going for the up smash setup there. He doesn't always get it. It seems pretty hard. That's definitely a
Diamond Bear. And that is game one going to Oakland University. Wow. A dominating performance by Mr. Judd Air.
Yeah, I think unless you have like a person on your team that's like really good against Steve, it's really hard when you come across one.
Yeah. It is not fun, like you said, especially if you're just not really well versed in the matchup. It is truly kind of like a where are you at in the modern Smash era
Yeah.
knowledge check.
I did
Just what is your comfortability level at it?
right. I think the Palu, I mean, seemed like they did like a little bit better like with the blocks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It just seemed like it just started to like crumble like too fast. But when they figured it out, I mean, they were getting through the blocks. They were actually putting a lot of pressure in on Kirby and almost took two.
Yeah.
So
And really, like, I mean, this is, you think about it too, also, right? Just not even to kind of like look at like just character matchups, just looking at the players, right? Judd Air is somebody who's top 15 in the state.
yeah,
And this is somebody who's top 15 in Michigan, the whole state, going up against players who are not at like that same level.
right.
These are going to be players who are probably like in that like Arcadian crowd
Yeah.
that are at Spring Arbor.
Yeah, so one of the best players in the state, and then also on like probably the best character in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can really argue otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, though. I think what we're going to do here, though, is while we get prepped up for game number 2 of the series, we're going to cut it to a quick break. And when we get back, we'll probably be right into the first player's coming in for game number 2. So, guys, stick around. We'll be right back.
Power through the tournament with the high-quality protein milk provides to stay energized and focused throughout the game. Oakland University Credit Union is here to help you power up your financial game. Whether you're aiming to upgrade your gear or conquer your savings goals, OUCU has the tools you need. With awesome savings accounts, cashback reward credit cards, and an easy-to-use app, we're here to help you win both on and off the screen. Not a member? Not a problem. Visit us on campus or online at oucreditunion.org. Oakland University Credit Union, because leveling up shouldn't stop your gaming. Proud sponsor of Oakland University Athletics, federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, and welcome back. We're here for game number 2 of the Oakland University versus Spring Arbor University matchup, and it does look like we are getting in a new player starting for both teams. So yeah, like we've got Spectre starting for Oakland with the Ness, and then I'm not 100% certain who is the player that's coming in. This could be Zuther.
Oh, just roll. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that player is, so they didn't put in the chat.
Gotta be Josh.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's dead.
Absolutely.
Obviously,
I think this is an abysmal matchup for Falcon.
Yeah, it's not good. Oh, he tried to go for the up B. I know Ian feels pretty comfortable in the matchup, but also, like you said, it's not very good for Falcon.
Yep.
Falcon kind of struggles with the little tiny characters that are hard to hit, and he also gets edge guarded
so easily.
Yeah. I know it might seem weird that we swapped out Kirby after he did really well the last time, but I have the same faith in Ian to do something similar, and if not the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
the raw Falcon punch in neutral. The full hop into Falcon punch.
Here's the edge guy. Yo-Yo just kills.
Yeah, that down smash is it's the Falcon killer.
Even when it doesn't, it's really sad in this game too, because even when it doesn't hit, it'll always just get the hitbox that makes him drop down.
Yeah.
So he'll just sit there for ever, take 50,000% until he finally gets the kill on it. But
yeah, it's crazy. That was a pretty dominant start for Spectre, and arguably Spectre is coming off of a really impressive performance this past weekend at Sterling Clash in Sterling Heights, Michigan, getting first place, defeating a few PR players along the way, and some notable PR players of past rankings.
Yeah, is the newest ranking out yet?
Yeah.
So who is number 1 then?
Suspect.
So he did beat number 1 technically, right? Does that count? Because he beat Adam.
He did. He beat.
So
technically.
He beat technically the number 1 rank.
Number 1.
Skipping Anand, who.
Yeah, number 0. But that's number 0.
So I mean, Ian has been doing really well.
Yeah.
So.
It was just all looking at that bracket run for Spectre from this past weekend. 1, 2, 3 sets in a row of his winners bracket run up until winners finals was all game 5. So it was crazy. But we do see that we have the next player coming in for Spring Arbor, and it does look like we're getting Zuther coming in on Bowser. And I know that this is a matchup that I've seen Spectre play against a few times against some of in semesters past.
Yeah.
And Bowser versus Ness looks just as unfun as Bowser versus Captain Falcon.
Yeah, I was wondering why they put Bowser. I don't know what they're. I just throw the Palu in here.
Yeah, really.
I don't know. Because I don't know. I was just talking to some of the people on the team. They said that the Zuther guy's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're throwing him in there just to try and slow down the bleeding.
Yeah, try and cut back on it.
The matchup is pretty rough though. Oh, if he just ran off the stage and side beat, I've been all for it.
That would have been hilarious, actually. Of course, he just didn't tough guy through that.
It depends on where he gets hit by the PK fire. He's
Sometimes
slightly in the air.
When I see Bowser's do the Bowser bomb, the down B, off stage, I forget that that Bowser can grab the ledge.
Yeah.
Okay, right now though, Zuther. The team was saying that the Zuther player is definitely somewhat of note, and you can tell they're playing arguably really well so far here. Even though they dropped that first stock, but that's kind of just Bowser versus Ness on low recovery, and that quick little forward air slash takes the stock, and we are pretty much tied up on stocks, but not players. Oh, and just
he must have
narrowly. I don't think he was mashing. What is it? It's towards the end of the Bowser.
Yeah, for Bowser up B to go
mash.
higher, you up B, and then right at the very end you mash, and you get just a little bit more height on it. But it looked like he lost his jump, and I think that's what kind of threw him off there.
Oh, and that's a 2 stock from Spectre.
I do think maybe what was happening, like the Bowser could have mashed there to like get to the ledge, but I wonder if he was trying to grab it without getting hit by the yo-yo.
Mm-hmm.
If he mashed, he would have went like probably above the ledge.
Yeah.
The matchup again is another one where like Bowser goes off stage, he's gonna get hit by yo-yo. He's gonna get edge guarded real easy.
He's gonna just take so much damage over the course of like just a little bit of time.
Yeah, I mean that's what we saw. I mean every stock I think was an edge guard by yo-yo, which if your character can't like clash with yo-yo or you can't hit Ness on the way back,
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's what it's gonna look like every time.
I do like how a little bit of like the flashiness that you see come from Ian's gameplay, Spectre. Just knows that, especially on a big body like Bowser, that you can kind of like go for these little like extra flashy little like damage taps just because it's gonna work. Bowser's the combo dream.
Yeah, I mean I think you can see when he did like the double magnet. You know,
Yeah.
he's trying to do like a bunch of things to like drag Bowser off stage.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll have to see who they throw in next. Like I said, I think Palu would probably be the character I could see them throwing in just for like the matchup. I think Palu's definitely one of the better ones that they have.
Yeah.
At least that we've seen so far. What was the other character? Was Young Link? I could say maybe Young Link.
Yeah, I mean maybe Palutena comes in too. We've been kind
Palu
of
would be
preaching
the-
the Palu comes in.
Okay, they have a Min Min. I think Min Min's a good choice. I didn't know they had a Min Min.
So this is also Inferno playing a different character.
Which one? Who was he playing before?
Inferno was. Oh, I could scroll up in this chat. I could tell you. So it was what?
Something.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the characters that we saw in game 1. It was.
What do we know? Do you know when he played?
Was Inferno? I think Inferno was the K rule.
Okay.
They play. It was like. Pretty sure it was the K rule.
Well, what were they?
No, it was
playing
like what was
before?
Inferno playing in game number 1? That's what we were trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was the K rule.
I don't remember, but I mean, Min Min is also like a good pick against Ness. So
Yeah.
either the Palu or the Min Min, I think would be a good choice here.
Mm-hmm.
2, 1, go!
Oh, Ness.
So he doesn't want to do the Ditto. Ian is like very good at the Ditto too. I guess I don't know if he's aware of that, but Ian is very good at the Ditto.
And you know, like, how often does Lucas actually play against, or not Lucas, does Ian play against Pablo?
Almost never, actually.
Yeah, like, I feel like I never see those
I
two
was-
actually, like, play against each other. And
Yeah.
even when they're just in here, like, playing in the lab.
It's like a weird concept, like, oh, they have like this character on their team, they must play a lot. Ian like does not play Pablo. I think it not like intentionally. I just think they usually just grind against other people in like a grind server.
Mm-hmm.
Pablo doesn't go to that many events, so it's not like they would even play it like weekly
Yeah.
or something like that. But Ian looks like he's pretty strong in the matchup. Like, he seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's playing really well. I like how he is really sticking to that, hey, if you can stay at that 45-degree angle where Min Min just does not have the ability to throw out a hitbox. Oh, multiple PK fires into the nair. It's just, that's going to be a wash.
Yeah. Min Min's hands go over the ledge really far, so PK fire, pretty easy to hit on Min Min, on the ledge.
Uh-oh. You can kind of tell that Spectre is not wanting to drop this stock.
Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to like, tie with Kirby.
That's exactly what I think he's trying to do.
Ooh.
Oh, but
Oh,
Megawatt
man.
takes the stock. And this could be it. Oh, we got big.
The spike he's trying to show off, I don't think he should have went for that. He should just cleaned it up.
Yep.
Like something that simple.
Yeah.
Just obliterates Min Min. You know, you don't have to go for all the flashy stuff.
Yep. All right, and that is the third player going down here in game number 2 for Spring Arbor. Oakland, just one player away from putting themselves to 3-0 in the MEC league. There's like over, I think it's like every team plays like 11 games or something like that.
Is that how it goes? Is it all Michigan schools or is it all like
It's
Midwest?
Midwest.
Okay.
There are a lot of Michigan schools in the league. Michigan just has a lot of collegiate teams, really.
Ian was actually pretty bummed out about that. I was trying to watch that.
Watching his reaction.
Yeah.
See, that's the lamest way to lose right there. Is
It
to
is-
get hit by the tail.
It
of
is
the
like
Thunder.
the most optimal way. There's no risk to Ness at
Yeah,
all.
it's
No.
just so broken. Against a character with a bad recovery, I should say.
Yeah, it kills Lucina like really easily too. The same thing. You just have to hit with the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the PK fire on the ledge. It just hits Min Min real easy. I guess we'll have to see who's coming in next. I mean, we still have, 3 other players we could throw in here.
Yeah.
Probably next would be Kirby, depending on what happens.
All right.
Palu, I think
Gibbon is coming
man,
in.
they
with
just like
the
they're
donkey.
swapping characters like every
That-
single game.
You know what? Deep pockets. Good character pool. Means you're ready for most matchups.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can be ready for any matchup that you need.
So
Versus Ness. See, you don't want to play. I wouldn't play DK against
I wouldn't
Steve,
either.
but I actually would play DK against Ness, in my opinion. Even though I think I'm combo food, I at least have like a real horizontal recovery.
Yeah,
And DK can actually, I think, go out like off stage and bully Ness with back air.
it does make it so like the Ness has to change the yo-yo because if usually yo-yo can just hit DK no matter what, so the DKs will end up going high, and if they go high, it'll hit the Ness. So hopefully it doesn't get edge guarded by yo-yo. It is possible that every stock is just a yo-yo edge guard again.
Yeah.
But you could take this one off Ian, and then you throw Kirby in there and see how good that DK is against Steve. But he only has to take one off Ian here, so I guess we'll have to see how he does. They do have a lot of players though, like all in the same setup. So like 8 people there or something.
Yeah. All right, and Spectre gonna have to drop down to that last stock of theirs. And here we go. Can Spectre? He gets the grab, just waiting. You know, he kind of could tell that like DK was ready to just
That dash attack.
start with like a very aggressive lead.
See, Ian went to spike there, expecting like a high up B. I think the mind game here is that DK is going to expect yo-yo. Ian's going to try and like get around not having to use it.
Ooh, that roll in, getting hit by the fair and sent off stage. Good, little bit of
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, that recovering high there.
Yeah.
Back air's gonna take that first stock. 2 stocks left here for Spring Arbor. Can they make the miracle happen? This is quite the daunting task, right? That's 11 stocks with 2. That's a 6 stock. That's like 6 stocks per 1 average that you have to try and take. All right, now it's looking even more daunting. I think, but like I believe. I like to believe.
Yeah, they're kind of throwing out a lot of moves here.
Oh my gosh, that was so, oh no. Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way he's gonna accidentally self-destruct. Down smash, and
and the angle was so...
GDI that so poorly. That was like, I'm gonna hold down and away.
I wonder if he maybe tried to like SDI out or something.
Who knows? But
I don't know.
that was some Pat GDI. But most people who watch Smash Ultimate don't even know what a Pat G is. It's some. I'm dating myself.
I was gonna say that's an old reference there. I don't know. Who's gonna get
That's
that one.
Brawl era. Pat GDI is like just
Well, he didn't even do like the he always DI'd down and then didn't do like the brawl. But you like air dodge, you do a move to like stop your momentum. He didn't do that either.
Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy. That's the match already.
Yeah.
The set's over. So that's Oakland University taking it 2-0 over Spring Arbor. Honestly, and quite the dominating performance. Like you're kind of reflective of the last 2 weeks here in the league.
Yeah.
Taking it basically 24-3.
I mean, like I said, this is how we've kind of been playing against a lot of these schools, and I think, like I said, I think a lot of them are newer to esports, or maybe like their Smash team's pretty new.
Yeah.
But they don't have a lot of money to just throw at some pro player to come to their school or something like that.
Yeah.
I think we got pretty fortunate just having a lot of good players that just happened to show up at Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
But like, definitely still like pretty new for a lot of other colleges out there.
Yeah. But you know what? I think we're gonna cut to a quick break. We'll see if there's anybody who wants to do a player interview. Maybe you can talk with Ian a little bit about how the tournament went.
Me do the
Yeah,
interview?
yeah. I got work to do after this. Even though
Watching Brawl.
yeah, I'm trying to find the Pat GDI clip. It's just trip down memory lane. But guys, we'll be back in just a moment, probably with a player interview, and then we'll cut it there for the night. So we'll be right back.
All right, so we're back, and we got Ian here, or Spectre, the Nest player that you guys are watching. I think the main reason, our director wants him up here is Ian actually just did really well last weekend. So I guess we're gonna ask you a couple questions about the match that just happened, and then also about that. So,
Okay.
I know we've kind of been doing pretty well in this league. Um, how do you feel against like all the teams that we've played so far, including this one? Like, you guys like feel pretty confident? Is this yeah, kind of smoking some of these teams? It seems like.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm feeling good against most of them. We tend to
I don't know. You
pretty
kind of did
well.
worse than Kirby did, though, right?
Today. I mean, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
But
know.
like, if we could go back to like last week or something, and we can see that Kirby didn't even take 12.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you had to
And
go in
I
there and
took
actually.
14.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
I don't know,
I think
man.
you're kind of carrying the team.
I think I am. I think I'm the like newly appointed the captain as well.
Oh, is that how it goes? Whoever takes more that week. Does that mean Kirby's captain this week?
I mean, yeah, yeah.
He lost
sure, I
less
guess.
stocks,
He did.
so I guess
Yeah.
he's captain right now.
Yeah.
It seems like our main rival though in this, I guess in this league, I think is it MEC? I believe it's MEC.
Yes. Yeah.
Is MSUB.
Mhm.
They have a lot of like decent players on there. I thought Fair was on there. Yeah, they have Fair
They
on
do,
this
yeah.
team, Echo Fire, and Raymond Noodles, who are all we know them as. I guess Cal's on this team too.
Yeah.
Should I just disregard Cal? I'm gonna disregard Cal. He's not gonna watch this.
Yeah. Sure. The main players I remember being on the team were Fair,
Yeah.
Bonstash, Cal, and Aster, and I think all of them are very very good players, very capable of
Yeah.
getting good wins and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean if when we do play MSUB, I think it's going to be one of those teams where we actually have to use, some of our extra players out there. I mean, we
Mhm.
have, Tristan that can go in there.
Mhm.
I think our whole roster is available. I don't know. I think we're going to try and stay true to like like a real like a OUB team. So I don't know if we're really
Yeah.
going to put Tony and Rob in there unless like we're like every player doesn't show up or something like that.
Mhm.
So it'll probably be you, Kirby, um,
Tristan,
Tristan,
yeah.
maybe Pablo or something like that. Do you guys think you guys could handle a team like this?
I think for sure. I'm just like curious on a couple of matchups, like who would do the best into certain people, because I know for a fact Ness doesn't do good into anyone on this screen.
What? You
Except
can't
for
beat Cal?
I can. I'm pretty sure I can beat Cal,
think you
but
can
it's
beat
definitely
Cal.
a uphill battle. I think.
I mean, I would say you could beat Echo Fire. You could beat Cal. You've beaten Echo Fire, right?
I've beaten
I thought you beat him every.
everyone
Yeah.
on here except for Fair.
Yeah, I mean, I think Aster would probably be rough, just the matchup wise.
Yeah.
I think Banjo's pretty rough for Ness too.
Yeah, definitely a
Um,
little slight losing. I do think though, like Steve has a good time against everyone on this list except for maybe Game and Watch. I don't even know how that matchup goes.
is it Game and Watch?
Yeah, Von Stash.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
That
it's
doesn't seem very fun. I think you guys would do pretty solid against them, or I guess at least it'd be like an even game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was told to ask you about Sterling Clash because apparently you did well or whatever. Maybe you won the event. I don't really know. You want to tell me about it though? See, like, how'd you feel about it? Like, were you feeling like pretty comfortable that weekend, or?
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty good going into it. I been practicing and studying a lot for the last few months. I've been getting very close to getting some good wins at almost every event I've been to. Haven't quite been able to pull through a lot of those wins, but I'm glad the practice finally paid off and I got some good wins and somehow won a tournament before I even won a local. So yeah, it was insane.
That's kind of funny, right?
It is, yeah.
I mean, also you did have a win on the current number one.
Yes.
I don't know what Robbie's seeded, but you beat Robbie.
Robbie was seeded 3.
Well, what is he in? I guess like PR rankings this season.
PR, he's 8.
Yeah, so you beat 1-8. I know Zuri was PR before. I don't know if they are right now.
Zuri was PR like maybe 4 seasons ago. They were.
Yeah.
I think Zuri was 10 and then 14. But they're still. Zuri's definitely a player that even if they're not ranked, kind of like Pablo, they're always going to be that threat. Like.
Oh yeah. I mean,
They just
Zuri's
rarely
really good.
they just rarely show up, but they're incredible players. you
Yeah. Who else did you beat there? Do you remember?
know? I beat Zuri twice in winners finals and true finals. Suspect Robbie and then Kirby, who's currently 14.
Oh, so maybe you should be the captain. Now you beat Kirby, huh?
Yeah, like if that out trumps one single stock in a crew battle, then
I don't know. To me, it does. Like I think a big win like that is a pretty big deal. I mean, I know. Are you on the PR right now too?
no, I wasn't even like
Oh
I
my
was like
gosh.
maybe number 25 this
Man,
season.
Whoever was on the panel screwed up.
I'm on the panel.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm glad you did really well there, and that's pretty cool. And I think MSUB is a team that we're kind of looking out for and practicing for. So hopefully we do well against them in the future. But we'll probably end this here and sign off for the night.
Yeah.
I think that are we back? Overwatch is tomorrow, is what I've been told by the stream god. So if you want to come back and watch, that tomorrow will be probably like, is it 8 o'clock? Do we know what time? 8 o'clock. All right, 8 o'clock Overwatch tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna take off. I need to get off of this.